Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Unpopular Opinion. I am your host, Shawan Burns. In today's episode, we are going to discuss Skip Bayless. We got a story about him. We got a Sean Diddy's comb story. We have some other news that we want to discuss. So without further ado, we're going to bring up our super producer, Miss Super Producer. Are you with me?
Holla if you hear me.
Hey!
Boy, I tell you what, it's Monday already.
It's Monday already.
Lord, I feel run down. I feel run down. Look at my glasses even crooked. I feel a little run down. It's Monday already, and boy, these days are flying by already. We are on day 6 in 2025, and karma haven't let up off the gas.
Yeah.
We've been steamrolling through 2024, and she's riding us hard straight into day 6 of 2025. Okay.
They say
and I feel it.
Day 6 of 2025.
And it's so much going on. Okay.
It is a lot of stuff going on, right?
Welcome to everyone that is watching on all the different platforms. If you are not subscribed to Unpopular Opinion, just Unpopular Opinion, that's what it's called. If you're not subscribed to that, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe to Shawan Burns over on YouTube, and like, share, and subscribe to All in the Q. I'm tapped in with my All in the Q family this morning.
All in the Q in the building. All in the Q fam in the building.
Oh my God! Excuse her. She don't know how to act when we have company. Okay. So I just wanted to give my All in the Q family the reminder that I am on here, Unpopular Opinion, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you want to see me outside of my All in the Q times, this is where you can find me. So let's say good morning. Good morning, Justin. Tina P, good morning.
Tina P.
Javar, good morning to you.
Is it Javar or
first day in American history? Javar, we ain't bringing no bad vibes. We got enough going. So you keep that. You keep that. I don't know what type of time you on, Javar. Javar, snap out of it. Okay, we got the all good vibes. We're gonna make this a good day in American history today.
Amen.
Wanda Smith, good morning. Happy New Year to you.
Yay.
Kenneth Dawkins, always tapping in. I love it. Thank you.
In the building.
Mr. Danny Z, Tiffany here did one good thing, brought me to the super producer. Other than that, she's shit. I love it. Y'all are making me so happy this morning.
Tiffany,
our day 6 is starting to get good. Okay, thank you, Danny. You know what, Danny? Applications is open. If you feel like you want to submit an application to become a partner, a spouse, if you will, to the super producer, you can hit that email address.
She said accepting all applications.
Okay. Kevin Walker, good morning to you. Good morning to all
Kevin Walker in the building.
Family, hit that like button. Come over to Unpopular Opinion and subscribe, because we're not always, I don't always broadcast from All in the Q, so you won't be able to see me if you don't subscribe to all Unpopular Opinion.
Danny said he newly divorced out here in these streets.
Danny, come on now, listen. Hey, it's something about being newly divorced, ain't it? The air feel cleaner, don't it? The air feel cleaner. You can breathe. I mean, your lungs are just wide open. Listen, I understand everything you're going through. Take a little time. Take a little time to yourself. Get into your newly single skin. Application's gonna be open when you're ready. Because ain't nobody over here doing nothing.
I don't know. You look like you got a lot of suitors out there.
Child,
reaching out.
These people so Slow. I ain't even gonna say they fake, but they slow.
Okay. All right.
Good morning, Big Up.
Big up in the building.
Okay. Happy New Year to you. Listen,
Jim C in the building.
Justin is posting the link for the Unpopular Opinion page. Listen, just hit the subscribe button so you can get your super producer fix every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Because I don't normally broadcast from my page, but today I decided to, just to give you guys a little reminder that we are on.
If you want the tea, get it from me. No,
okay. Now run tell that. Ain't that what she say after? Now run tell
that.
Okay.
Got the receipts. No, you don't. You got a bunch of blank papers.
We ain't seen her receipts yet. Look, we seen a whole bunch of this. Let me show you what we seen. We seen a whole bunch of this. Bunch
of blank papers.
See how the papers going past.
With some crayon writing on it.
Can't even see what's on it. There's a paper that's going past. That's it. And then we hear a whole bunch of this. Read Robert. Next slide. Okay, read and sit down. We ain't even got a copy of what Robert reading. What?
Like read and sit down, Robert. Okay, Robert, read and sit down. Right, Robert, say what you gotta say. Sit down. Like Robert, get this.
Robert is a head start. That's what it sounds like. Robert is a head start. Robert be a head start. Like, okay, she is telling him everything to do, like he never been to school.
Right.
Jesus. Okay, well, we're gonna get started. This first story belongs to Shawan, because I'm not gonna take credit for it. But this one belongs to her.
Oh yeah, this is.
Hey, this is what you said.
This is a whopper. What? Get your cousins out the street. These are your cousins.
Never. Let me play this for the people.
They're on the hunt for ATM thieves who have struck nearly 50 times across New York City. They're in and out within minutes, and they've gotten away with thousands of dollars. Eyewitness News reporter Stefan Kim speaking with a deli owner who says the robbery was over before he even knew it began.
It's pretty clear this wasn't what they meant when they offered a fast cash withdrawal option. Watch as these masked men grab this ATM out of a Queens deli and haul it off, just the two of them. Cops say they've stolen 49 ATMs around the city. 49.
Yeah, very fast. I was surprised at how, I never seen in the past like that.
The Singh family owns the American Desi Bazaar in Delhi and Jackson Heights on 31st Avenue. They say the store was closed when it happened. They were home asleep. When the alarm went off, they checked the live stream from the security camera. The thieves were already gone. Police were already on scene. The owner says the suspects clipped the bolt outside, lifted the shutter, then smashed through this glass door and headed straight for the ATM. They didn't touch anything else, didn't even go for the register. They were in and out within 6 to 7 minutes.
They cover face, they have gloves, and they're very expert like that. Expert. Yeah.
The Singh's deli was hit on December 23rd. Cops say the spree started on September 19th. Investigators say the two men, plus a getaway driver and a stolen vehicle, stole nearly 50 ATMs in the Bronx, Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Queens. The Singhs have owned this business for decades. It's the first time they've been burglarized.
This business is 25 years. It's never happened.
They have no idea how much money was inside. In Queens, Stefan Kim, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
No.
Get your cousins out the street. They stole 50 ATMs. 50.
This was your story now, man. And I feel like I am so unbothered by this because, first of all, if 50 ATMs have been stolen and you kept them in your establishment, it's something wrong with you. It ain't nothing wrong with them. Because
I'm pretty sure they got insurance, right? I'm pretty sure they got insurance.
Whoever the ATM belongs to. Yeah, okay. So he said he didn't know how much money was in there. So whoever put it there, so whether it be the bank or whoever,
whoever owns it,
they leased it.
Yeah, leased them out. Yeah,
cool. But I'm feeling like, now who the stupid ones? The criminals or you? Because if all around me, he said this the first time that they've
been robbed.
Right. Yeah. So if all around you, the business owners all around you have been hit, you still gonna leave that ATM in there?
Down that hill on that ATM.
Listen, when I go and I look in
they thought it was a business opportunity.
When I go and I look in 30 eggs, it's $16.49. in the grocery store. Okay, I mean,
I need to get part of that business, stealing ATM machine because
they were slick. Now they said they did this over 50 times.
Yeah,
baby, they listen.
They some smart criminals.
If they haven't been caught, they're very smart because they're not out there buying things that would draw attention to them. You know, if they were smart, y'all don't listen to Super Producer right now. But if they were smart, they would be opening up a business and just putting that money into their
back
business.
into the business.
That's
you
it.
know, I think it's an inside job because how do you open up an ATM? You know, how do you even get it open?
What? You know what? Okay, so we've been doing this. What episode are we on?
I think 44.
Okay,
it might be around 45.
So we've been doing this a while. And Super Producer has told you guys more than once, if you want to know something, to go where?
Oh, TikTok.
It's everything in your mama on there. You don't believe it? Go over there, type in something, and I guarantee you're going to find a video about it, how to do it, on it. Matter of fact, if you want to, you probably could go to YouTube and do the same thing, but I would say TikTok for sure.
YouTube probably take it down because YouTube be
TikTok for sure. I guarantee you over there, go over there and type in how to open up a ATM machine on TikTok. Matter of fact, I'm going to do it in real time for you so y'all can see. Did I be lying? I'm going to do it in real time because listen, I keep telling y'all, that's why they want to get this man shut down. That's why they want us to stop having TikTok over here. And Donald Trump is saving TikTok.
I've typed it in. Oh shoot! They got a whole bunch of videos.
Okay, put it up on the screen so I can show the people. Okay, here we go. Boom. What? Okay.
He like just part one.
Okay.
They said part one.
You can go back to the other screen now. Okay.
I'll go back.
So I'm not gonna tell y'all no more. If you don't listen to the Super Producer, I don't know what to tell you. I done told you 100,000 times since we started this show. You want to know the tea? Get it from TikTok. Go over there, punch in whatever your heart's desire, whatever you can think in your mind. Them TikTok detectives get it. I promise you. They probably know who killed John Benet Ramsey.
Right.
Okay.
You know they already investigated it. Okay. John Benet Ramsey, the FBI still trying to figure it out.
Okay.
TikTok already knows.
Probably already unraveled the whole thing. Okay.
TikTok already know.
I'm just saying. I told y'all. So that's how. Because we live in the age of social media. We live in the age of information access. We live in the age of you can buy anything on eBay, anything at an auction house. For me, I feel like some things should not be sellable. ATM should be one of them. But I guarantee you that if a business is going out of sale, if a business is going out of business, you can purchase from the auction houses whatever they have in there. And sometimes it could be ATM machines. And so then people do trial and error. How did I open this? And that's exactly what you see on TikTok. I'm just saying. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Super Producer don't know what else to tell you. I missed some good mornings. So good morning, Minion. How are you?
Minion in the building.
Ken Act of Kindness. Good morning. It's 9:20 a.m. in Minnesota. Okay. Yeah, so go over there. Type in whatever you want. And if it's not there, this is what you do. You make a video. Hey guys, I just have a question. This is my question. And you let it fly. And baby, listen, the responses you're going to get when you go back to query or search your question, going to be 1,000. Going to be 1,000. Look at Mr. Danny. Mr. Danny. Mr. Danny, we finna go out on a date for real.
Mr. Danny said he got an ATM from
In
his bar.
garage, from his bar.
Excuse me, Mr. Danny.
The chip upgrade.
Mr. Danny, you mad?
Now, what do I do with this one? Mr. Danny, go to TikTok, open it up, get the money out, then sell it. I'm just saying.
I'm trying to tell you.
Or you can go to TikTok and ask TikTok what you should do with it. They'll tell you. I love TikTok. Listen, the way they better not mess with TikTok, insane. They trying to keep information from you. I'm telling you. He said they couldn't upgrade it, so they had to get a new one. He said he got the keys. Mr. Danny, go over there to TikTok and type in, what do I do with an old ATM machine? You'll find a lot of answers. Matter of fact, let me do it in real time. This is so funny.
Look at that real time. Minion said, I want to be Danny's friend. He got a bar. Right.
Listen,
Mr. Danny, where you live?
Look at this. Let me see if I can't. Let me see if I can cover this. I can't, so you can't see it. Oh my God. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, you could kind of see it.
I typed in, what do I do with an old ATM?
What is that?
And baby,
all kinds of
whole bunch of videos. Go over there and type it in. Okay, go over there. Go over there and type it in. You might even hook you a date over there, Mr. Danny. I don't know what you like, but go over there and find out. Okay, y'all keep playing with TikTok. I'm telling you, that's why they want to ban it. They want to ban it because that man allows information on that platform. He does not censor anything unless it's something like bodily harm or, those type of really lewd acts or something like that. But for the most part, he don't censor anything. You can go over there and ask anything.
Unless you extreme red pill, I think maybe. A couple of red pill people got their stuff taken off.
Yeah, maybe because because they're too extremist. So nothing extremist now, nothing really extremist. But Miss Danny, you laughing? I'm just telling you, go over there. I just showed you. Go right there. It's loads. People doing all kinds of things with ATMs. You don't never know. They might want to buy yours because you got the chip reader, and some of them don't have the chip reader. Okay, let me know now. Listen, we splitting 50-50. Anything go down. My email is stewedupforthetea@gmail.com. Yeah, don't play. Because I can go over TikTok and find out if you did it, Mr. Danny.
You want the tea? Like, get it from me.
Did this man who own a bar come over here and ask y'all what to do with the ATM?
Yeah, and
they're going to be like, absolutely, he did. And somebody bought it. I'm going to be like, what?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, here you go. Where we going next? Where are we going next? Child, this is you.
Okay. UK police commissioner threatens to extradite jail U.S. citizen over online posts. We'll come after you.
So should I play the video? Is that video with it? Or
yeah, you could play it. You could play it. See. I think it's with it.
Because, I don't know. You sent these at what time? 5 a.m.
We will put full force of the law at people. And whether you're in this country committing crimes on the streets or committing crimes from further afield online, we will come after you.
Talk to me about that, because we have seen some high-profile figures whipping up the hatred. You talked about it in there with the officers, in fact, about this being added to by online commentary. I mean, I'm even thinking of the likes of Elon Musk getting involved. What are you considering when it comes to dealing with people who are whipping up this kind of behaviour from behind a keyboard and maybe in a different country?
Being a keyboard warrior does not make you safe from the law. You can be guilty of offences of incitement, of stirring up racial hatred. There are numerous terrorist offences regarding the sort of publishing of material. All of those offences are in play if people are provoking hatred and violence on the streets, and we'll come after those individuals just as we will physically confront on the streets the thugs and the obs who are causing the problems for communities.
Okay, you could, I guess, don't have to play this part. So this stemmed from, I don't know if you guys remember, they had a riot in the UK over the summer. And now the UK is going through some things again because they didn't prosecute an individual that they claimed that they gang raped a 12-year-old. And so they're going through some things right now, and people are posting this stuff online. So I guess the UK is mad about it. So they threaten to come over to the US and lock up people if they keep on posting negative things about the UK. So I don't know what's your thought on that. I know they talking crazy. They think you just gonna come over to the US and snatch up a citizen because we got free speech over here. I don't think that's
I doubt that happened unless someone gets hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, because we have extradition laws, so I mean, it's going to depend on, who the president. I mean, we got Trump, so I don't know. I don't know about that. I feel like first of all, let me make this announcement. X, y'all have 49 people over there watching. Y'all ain't saying nothing.
Maybe they're
good morning or nothing. I'm finna disconnect y'all next time we come on because y'all need to speak. I told y'all I sent a representative last week. Okay, but yeah, I feel like if that's the case, and I don't really know what would happen. Like for me, I don't feel no type of way about this because people are annoying on the internet sometimes too. Especially these people that be typing and be talking all bad and stuff like that. Sometimes I feel like come get them so they can be quiet because they need to stop this nonsense.
Yeah, and UK, they've been known to lock up their own citizens because they said something online. It's not even inciting violence. They just said something online that it didn't agree with the government. So to me, that's kind of like almost government tyranny and almost like a dictatorship that you're trying to govern your people under, and it's supposed to be a democracy, I guess, quote unquote, under the UK.
I don't know. Are they inciting violence? Are they
this one girl or one guy, he posted something stupid. It was like the UK government did something, and he posts a response to what the UK government did, and they came to his house and arrested him.
Because maybe you can't talk against the government over there, the current government, anyway.
Well, probably the government.
Yeah, is that a thing over there? I'm not sure.
It shouldn't, but they claim to be. They supposed to be kind of like the U.S. They don't have constitution, but they supposed to be like free speech type of democracy type of government. Now,
I'm not sure how I feel about this one. If we start to let them do things, good morning, wrong is wrong. If we start to let them do things over here, are we going to do the same thing over there? And then the fact that we have freedom of speech, will we let them come over here? That's something I doubt.
I doubt that.
Yeah, that's something I doubt, but it is what it is.
Yeah, so one guy got 20 months over his Facebook post.
Insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
But he what he did was, it says they said he was inciting thuggish behavior.
Oh, okay. So they are saying that he was a danger to the government.
The government, yeah.
Oh. Yeah. And maybe over here he was. I can see that for somebody over here because we reckless over here.
Yeah, we be saying all kinds of shit. But
Yeah,
another thing this is why I wanted to point out, because the guy that I was telling you about, or the individuals, these were Arabic guys, that they claimed that they did this heinous act to this 12-year-old. They put it on a post saying, hey, we're gonna do all types of things to women here, like heinous act, and the government didn't arrest them. So it's like, okay, so what are you trying to, are you there to protect your people, or you just only certain things you're saying you're gonna say, oh, this is inciting violence, you know? It's like you can't be one-sided. If you're gonna do it, you got to do it both ways.
I mean, well, they're the government. They can't be one-sided if they want to.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. But it's like you're saying you can't incite violence, but they're claiming that they're going to, do these heinous acts to women, and it's okay. So it's like.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this one. I'm kind of meh about this one.
Okay.
Because that's a lot of posts to police. I just showed you all those posts on TikTok about what to do with the ATM, old ATM. There's a lot of posts to police for them. That will take somebody. That would be somebody's job. So I don't know. This yours too, Shawan.
Okay, yeah, Justin Trudeau. They're saying that Justin Trudeau is claiming that he will resign today.
Why though?
Well, so he met with President Trump, and President Trump, they had a meeting in regards to all the immigrants that they're not patrolling at the border, and the illegal drugs that they're bringing over through Canada. And so Trump was saying, well, we're going to, impose a 25% tariffs. Now, Canada already owes us money. And so Trudeau was saying, well, we won't be able to survive with the tariffs and plus the money that we already owe you. So Trump, being an asshole, he was like,
that's your president. You voted for him.
Well, I'm not saying it as a bad way. He's an extreme troller. He was like, well, maybe you could become the 51st state. So I don't know if that has something to do with it. Maybe you could be the governor. So then he started posting Governor Trudeau.
Disrespectful. Justin said he was Trudeau changed his first name. I'm done there.
He was Trudeau. But so that's why well, this is speculation. I'm not for sure why, but his approval rating is really low in Canada. Because of a lot of things that they're doing with their schools. It's kind of similar to the US, but they're more like almost extreme there,
Now listen, I can't do anything with their school system, but their health system. Let me go over there and give me some free health care, and they be getting the best of the best. I'm not sure how. I think we're going to see a lot of childish behavior from the president that's about to take office on, I think, the 20th is the 20th inauguration.
Is the inauguration.
It's going to be bitter cold out there, Jesus. I think we're going to see a whole bunch of childish behavior from him. While I do feel like something needs to be done about illegal drugs coming into this country, I am not sure. I mean, it's about diplomacy at the same time, and if Canada owes us, so we are in our own type of inflation, economy, and we are hurting too, so We need some. Yeah, this is what I'm feeling, man. We need some sort of.
I mean, I have to push back on that war. If we are in three wars right now, Trump didn't start those.
No,
has
it's
been
not
under.
about. It's not about him starting those, but it's about him starting more. Don't feel like it's
I
about
think
him starting those,
I think
but I feel
that's
like it's about him starting more
I
and
think
being
that's a false
childish.
narrative. I
How?
think
You just
people
said that he was trolling this man. He's trolling this man, calling this
Canada is
man.
not going to buck up to us. This is Canada.
I mean,
We're not talking about Russia. We're talking about
there
Canada.
are a whole bunch of things that are happening now that we was not expecting to be happening that are happening.
What do you mean?
So I mean,
like what's happening?
For me, I'm feeling like all of these terrorist attacks by our own people, all of these things blowing up, people driving into people, I'm feeling like I wasn't expecting any of that.
I mean,
and I
we
feel
don't
like
expect
anything.
school shootings. We don't expect terrorists.
I mean, I don't know that I
that's
don't
kind of
expect school shootings. Now, I could say that I don't know
Why
that I
would you
don't
expect a
expect that.
school shooting?
I
A
would
child
expect
coming
the
in
school shooting. I would expect the school shooting because these people don't do anything about bullying. That's why.
But you're talking about
And
a
we've had
child
so many
versus
school shootings over these past, I would even say 5 years.
But you're talking about a
Because they're
child
not
versus
doing
grown
anything.
men that have PTSD or something wrong, psychologically wrong
Well,
with
these
them.
these children have something wrong psychologically with them too, and they live with adults that have access to a whole bunch of weapons. I'm just saying. Now, you asked my opinion, I gave it to you. I just feel like we're gonna be experiencing some things we never experienced before, and that could be one of them. I don't know. Trolling people as the president, I'm not sure that that's something that you should be doing, and that's just my opinion. But if I mean, I don't know how unstable that's going to make Canada if he steps down. I think there's a whole bigger picture here that needs to be thought about. That's just my opinion. And with Americans still traveling, we're still traveling to Canada, we're still traveling to other countries. We still need to keep a good diplomacy, a good relationship with other countries if we're going to be wanting to do international travel.
I think diplomacy and being weak is two different things. Diplomacy, traveling to Canada. If you're telling me him, and I'm speaking of Donald Trump, if you're saying that we shouldn't impose tariffs or lay down the law, whatever you're trying to do to stop the flow of drugs and stop the flow of illegal immigrants coming across our border because the lack of Canadians not doing their part. I
believe what I said was we need to stop the childishness. I believe that's what I said. I said trolling a political figure that is on the same level as you.
He's
I
not.
don't feel
Justin
like it's something.
Trudeau is not on the same level as you. But Justin Trudeau, you need to grow some balls. If somebody could look at,
like I said, he needs to stop being childish. He needs to stop being childish and conduct himself.
This is a grown man. If now this is only speculative. If this is a grown man, this is only speculative. If Donald Trump calls him to quote unquote resign. But this is a grown man we're talking about. A grown man, another grown man made you resign.
He needs to stop trolling people. He needs to start acting like
he needs to grow some balls.
He needs
to like, oh, you could be the 51st state. You need to grow some balls.
He needs to stop. He needs to stop trolling people.
He needs to grow some balls.
He needs to stop being childish.
And then we're saying like, oh, he's starting shit with other countries. No. If we're just going to be accepted. We're accepting that we're going to allow drugs, fentanyl kills a lot of people.
So you think that us telling this man to stop being childish means that we shouldn't tell these people not to allow drugs to come through the borders? No.
No, I'm not saying.
We telling him stop being childish and address. Okay, you're gonna address it, but you don't have to troll this man. That's
but
not
he
what you should
did.
be doing.
He did. And so you're saying that, oh, because he trolled them, okay, he quit it. Well, just grow some balls.
Well,
this is what it is. Donald Trump been in office before. They know what it
mean I
is.
need to grow some balls. It means that you need to stop trolling me.
This is a world. You're saying he's on
the business and stop being childish.
Look, super producer, are they on the same level? You just said they was on the same level.
Even if they is on the same level, I don't. You should.
Oh, he trolled me, so I'm gonna quit.
You should carry yourself. You should carry yourself a certain way. You should carry yourself a certain way.
But he's not.
I didn't vote for Donald Trump.
He's not.
Because I know he's childish, and so I feel like you should carry yourself a certain way as a president.
But he's not.
And
this is what we have to deal. This is what people. What 50% voted for Donald Trump. So we got to deal with 50% voted for Donald Trump. They was okay with the trolling. They know what it is. This is the second time in office.
We need to keep diplomacy. We need to keep good diplomacy.
Read the slide. Next slide.
You ain't got to worry.
Robert. Next slide.
You ain't got to worry because what you talking about.
Next slide, Robert.
What you talking about don't even matter to me. Okay, I don't care.
Next slide, Robert.
Nothing. I care nothing about this. Nothing. This man needs to take care of what's going on in this country.
That's what he's trying to do. That's what he's doing.
Listen.
That's just because you don't like the way he did it. That's what he's doing. You just don't like the way he's doing it, but he's doing it.
I don't because it's child.
But he's doing it.
Young Thug.
Yeah, next slide.
YSL Rico case on Lil Baby's new album, Wham. I knew this was coming. I think I said this. I don't know what he says because I haven't heard the song. But he made on Friday. This song supposedly dropped on Friday, January 3rd, when he appeared on Lil Baby's new album, Wham, for an assist on, the song is called Dumb, Dumb, and Dumber with Future. So I guess it's 3 of them. Lil Baby, Young Thug, and Future.
Okay.
So this is the lyrics. It says, yeah, and King Spider back. I don't even believe I was locked up for real. For real. Okay. I was having my way the whole time. Fool, you know what I'm saying. Thug raps about the jail bid over Weezy's skittering production. Talks about his plea deal, but what are we thinking about this?
They gonna pull it.
I don't know that I told you it was gonna be hard for him to make some music.
I mean, it's kind of ambiguous innuendo kind of thing, but I don't see them pulling this.
Right here, he says, "I don't even believe I was locked up." Is he able to talk about? I don't know what the rest of the song says. That's just a little part. That's just a little part. And then he says, I was having my way the whole time, fool. You know what I'm saying. I told y'all this was going to be difficult. I don't know why y'all thought it was not. I feel like.
I don't know if they're going to pull this particular. I thought he couldn't rap about like gang violence and all that stuff, right?
I don't know that you can rap about whatever went on in prison and then you going to tell the people. What did he say? Which I don't even know.
I didn't feel like I was
having my way the whole time, fool. You know what I'm saying. Now they're going to go try to find out what he's saying.
Yeah, what do you mean having your way?
Right. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I said, this is what I told y'all. I don't know if you're going to be able to do this, because well, you just used to.
You said that it came out the 3rd, right?
Yeah, it came out January 3rd.
I'm not for sure if they gonna. I don't know. I'm on.
Here you go, right here. Okay. I would play it, but we're gonna get
copyright strike.
We need to just have the lyrics. because I don't know that I don't know. That's only part of the verse.
It's called Dumb Dumb Dumb. What is it called?
Dumb Dumb Dumber. And it has Future, him, and Lil Baby. But I told y'all, I said this gonna be hard. This is gonna be very hard because people want to know what happened those 2 years, 2.5 years he was in jail. Can he talk about it? What's gonna happen? What can he say that's not gonna offend, or I don't know. And this wasn't his album, so he didn't necessarily have to have it approved, because it wasn't his album. It's not his song. It's not, so I would say that's a loophole where he didn't really have to turn in.
Girl, you should see how they wrote this shit. I'm sorry. This is, I don't know why they wrote it like this, but anyway, they got the yeah, skirt, snotty. that's what they got it. Let me just share.
Okay.
Let me just share it with you. This is the lyrics.
Oh, I can't even tell. Hold on, let me do this.
Okay.
Let me share this one because you can see it better. All right. Now here go the lyrics right here. Duck, catch a duck, See, this is what I'm telling you. Okay, that's Lil Baby's verse right there. This is Young Thug. Okay, so here go the whole thing right here. Okay, I just went. That was just one part. What?
Two lamps, coops, fork, lamps, trucks.
Pulling up like what the neck, wrist, fingers, slush. Order 100 G's, that's us. New Rollins Cullen truck. Dog on the side like a bus.
Yeah.
Shorty, this what y'all be listening to? What?
Shorty mad ain't going back and forth.
Never heard of Rich and Fuss.
No.
Heard these niggas going outside. Rari truck came with a bag. Only effing overseas S. These USBs kinda bad. College B, I made her leave a frat. F, my brother gave the B a pass. Tripping. Okay, so he said he gave his brother a pass right there. Tripping in the studio, I'm glad. Break a bail, the junkie get the trash. I was taught to pay a B to leave.
Yeah.
Burke Chanel for the fleece.
Burke.
4 at a time, like a sheep. What is this? This is what y'all be listening to? I feel like I'm reading something that looks like a booty roll. I cannot. Good morning, Kim Johnson. I can't read this. What? This is what y'all be listening to. This is.
It ain't bad. They not gonna pull this.
It's not. What is it saying?
Because you can't understand it.
They're gonna try to break the code, and once
they
gonna
they're gonna lock them up. It's gonna take them 20 years to break this code.
I don't know that it's gonna take them 20 years, but that right there, that's what y'all be listening to. Insane. I can't. Insane. I'm not listening to that.
That's too funny.
But
Kim
anyway,
Johnson in the building.
That's the verse. There's probably some innuendo in there. I don't know. Because like I said, I'm just having a hard time reading it. But anyway, here we go. But that's the new song by YSL, Lil Baby, and Future.
All right.
And I think as a whole, they're going to try to figure out what it's saying. But I told you it's going to be incredibly hard for him. Those lyrics have no substance. I mean, riding in the Cullen. Oh, okay. Well, but if that's what y'all like.
But the young whippersnappers.
Yeah, that's what y'all like. I don't know anything that he says. Y'all could.
That's funny.
All right, next case. Oh, here we go. Fox and Skip Bayless. They sued Fox too?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Anyway, Fox and Skip Bayless are being sued on 14 counts, including SA battery. Child, listen. Let me tell y'all something. Let me go to this article. This is the article here. Now, we all know Skip Bayless from Stephen A. and Skip Bayless when they was on First Take. Stephen A. and Skip Bayless had a falling out, and ESPN chose Stephen A. and Skip Bayless went and formed his own show called Undisputed with Shannon Sharpe. That didn't last long because Shannon Sharpe left, and now he's just doing Uncle Shay Shay. And I could have told you we was going to be here because Skip can't get along with anybody. For me, I feel like he's low-key that R word. That R word.
Yeah.
And that's why no one can get along with him. And I knew that Shannon wasn't going to last long. Wait a minute, Skip. Let me tell you something, Skip. I knew that was wrong. I knew.
Why you sound just like him?
Skip. Hold up, Skip. Do what I'm saying, Skip. Do what I'm saying. I knew that was not going to last. Now, in this case, it says a former hairstylist alleges in a lawsuit that a network executive used his position to sexually harass women, as well as that Skip Bayless touched her inappropriately and propositioned her for sex. This is the woman's name who says she worked at Fox Sports. She said she worked at Fox Sports from 2012 through last August, made a series of allegations in the 42-page lawsuit. Hold on, they have it linked here. Let's see. And this is the lawsuit. Wow, she named everybody. Look at it. Good Lord have mercy. Charlie Dixon. That must be the executive from Fox.
He's the CEO. Yeah.
And an individual, Joy Taylor.
That's the one that everybody's talking about. Oh, she slept her way to the top.
And this is the complaint: failure to pay minimum wages, failure to pay overtime wages, failure to reimburse business expenses, failure to pay all wages upon separation, failure to furnish accurate itemized wage statements, Lord, unfair, unlawful, or fraudulent business practices, individual complaints, SA, hostile work environment, racial national origin, hostile work environment disability, failure to prevent harassment, negligent supervision, hiring and retention, retaliation, wrongful termination. And it's a demand for a jury trial. And I think that's the best way to go.
They probably gonna settle this.
I think that they will settle just because of the, first of all, the amount of the counts. There's 14 of them. And some of the accounts will probably involve the IRS getting involved. Because of this, where it says
the minimum wage or overtime?
Unfair, unlawful, or fraudulent business practices. Now they're probably going to go back and look at all of the business filings via the IRS, because they should have given her a 1099K. If that's how they, were paying her and not W-2, because she's acting like they're paying her as a Schedule C, like a business
She hired. Went from 1099 to a regular employee. Well, in the lawsuit, that's what it says in the lawsuit.
Well, this has to cover both. You know what I'm saying? Where the point in time where she was a business operating inside of a business, and then the point in time where she was W-2'd, if that was the case. But yeah, I mean, once you start saying they didn't pay you properly, or they didn't give you your proper information that you needed to file your taxes, the IRS is finna They finna pop.
That wasn't her claim in the lawsuit. Her lawsuit saying that she, like, say for instance, you came on to do stylist makeup. They have this business kit that they supposed to reimburse you for.
Yeah, but what I'm
That
saying
was
is,
part of it. The
if she started out
reimbursement.
as a business, right, where
Mhm.
they 1099'd her,
Mhm.
and she's saying that they didn't reimburse her, all of these things she filed on her taxes. You better believe that she done set off some alarms with the IRS, because now they looking in like they didn't
No,
do it.
I think they just cheated her out of her money. I don't think it has nothing to do. I think they gave her the paperwork to file because she didn't mention anything like I received my 1099 form late or anything like that. She didn't put that in the lawsuit. She just was complaining, hey, I didn't realize that I was supposed to get reimbursement for some type of kit. And she used the word kit. I guess when stylists come on, they supposed to reimburse them for the materials that they use and some type of kit that they reimburse them for. And she did it for years, almost 7 years, and she never
Okay, so
received a reimbursement.
my question to you is,
Mm-hmm.
if she filed on her taxes that this was an expense that I paid for,
Okay.
right, as
Yeah.
an expense,
Mm-hmm.
and they never reimbursed her, but they claimed they did.
Oh, I see where you getting at.
Right.
But we don't know if they claim they did.
Right.
She
That's why
just found out from another stylist.
Right,
She was
but
like,
this
oh,
is why,
you haven't received the
right, but this
reimbursement.
is why I'm
And
saying, once
yeah,
she filed this, she done set off some.
some
Do we need to
alarms. Like,
go
how many people have they did
that
this to?
part?
Yeah,
Do we
okay.
need to? Do
And
we
that's
need
if
to go
they
another way?
made a claim saying, hey, we gave her the money.
Like
If
you
they
don't know,
falsified their business records,
right?
but
You
we
don't
don't
know.
know
So
that. Yeah,
right,
we
but
don't know
now
that.
since she's filed this lawsuit,
Yeah, they
see,
might
we
look
don't know
into
the
that.
things that you set off once you start filing things, because there's a division of IRS that is looking. They're looking at cases every day and saying, do we need to go over here? What is happening? Like, we need to check something out. Yeah, I mean, alarm bells get set off like that. So I think they're going to settle this out of court just so they don't have to get entangled in anything else. But there is probably some validity to everything that she's saying.
I think she is some validity to everything she's saying, but I didn't like the way they wrote out the lawsuit because they kept on saying, "Oh, reason why she didn't do this because she was a single mother and she needed her job." Well, just because she needed her job, why do you have to put all this other extra stuff in there?
Because
She didn't like this because and they kept on using the term, oh, she's a single mother. So what?
well, she's gonna write the case to benefit her. That's what she's supposed to do.
Well, I mean, who cares if you a single mother? If I didn't sleep with him because I'm a single mother, who gives a damn?
If I'm demanding a jury trial, and I know that they have to read this as a part of their way to make a decision, I'm gonna put everything in there that benefits me, because I don't know who might be on the jury. There might be somebody.
No, only reason why I'm saying that, they didn't mention it like one time.
Right.
Every time they mention
They know what
something, oh, she didn't do this because okay, so you're a stylist. You're gonna go into work and, oh boy, feel your booty, right? You're gonna make a complaint. They said, oh, you got to deal with it or find another job or you won't gonna lose this job. Are you gonna stay at the job and keep on getting harassed, or you might find another job? You're a stylist. Matter of fact, you're a high-end stylist because now you work for high-end people. She didn't only work for Skip Bayless. She worked for other stylists.
I don't know, because it only takes one word for that to be wrong. So if Skip Bayless said to somebody, Oh, don't use her because
But
she did.
Skip Bayless didn't, on her law school, Skip Bayless he didn't start harassing her. It
Okay,
was
I'm
the
just
other
saying.
girl
You
harassing
asked
her
me why
in
she didn't do
this.
something. I'm telling you, maybe she didn't do it because she felt like she was gonna be blackballed. All it takes is one word. If I'm a celebrity and I'm talking to my other celebrity friends and I'd be like, no, don't use her because she crazy. They gonna listen. They gonna listen. And so maybe she felt like that's what could have happened to her. And when you're a stylist and that is your business depends on word of mouth, referrals. That's your business.
Well,
So
what I'm getting at, it's not like she had that one person.
if he would have said something, she might not have would have had the other person or her other
No,
client.
but Skip, like I said, Skip, if you read the lawsuit, it wasn't Skip Bayless who started off
You're not
this.
listening. You're not
It
listening.
was Rob, whatever her name is. She
Right.
started off as
Let's
her
say this.
stylist, and she wasn't even famous though.
Right, but listen, if Skip Bayless, you said it ain't him, so right, so if he's talking to the man said she crazy, she did it, she did that, and Skip go and tell somebody else and say don't use her. So and so said blah blah. Your business is made off of word of mouth.
No, well,
if she's a stylist, even if she's a celebrity stylist, they get referrals. They get referred.
The Taylor girl, she claims the Taylor girl did something to her first in this lawsuit. She was the Taylor girl stylist, but
okay.
And the Taylor girl wasn't even famous. That's what I'm saying. The Taylor girl wasn't even famous.
You gotta be famous. It's just
and then but she was already working for other people though.
And like I said, that don't mean anything. That mean if one person says one word, that's gonna spread. And the people that was using her might say, that's okay, I'm gonna use somebody else. Because somebody told her that she was, crazy and accusing somebody of this or that. That's how it go. It's by word of mouth. That's her business.
What I'm saying is, so are you gonna just say, oh, I'm just gonna stay here, get abused, and just take the abuse instead of trying to find another job before they blackball you?
Being a celebrity stylist, it don't even have to be before they blackball you. Because if you leave before then and they do word of mouth still saying, no, don't use her, she could still lose her business. She could still lose her job because people will be like, it's not working out. We're going to separate from you. That could happen. It's a thing. It happens every day.
I know it's a thing, but just like Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp quit. He didn't get blackballed.
He's Shannon Sharp, though. And he's not out here claiming that somebody touched him. I'm just
saying. This was back she claimed this in 2024. Well, just recently, this thing was just filed, but you went 12, 14 years.
This is your
saying
business.
That this is, they did all this for 14 years and you just stayed there and didn't try to go nowhere else.
And what could she do? Where else could she go?
I just don't, I don't subscribe to that.
Okay.
You're like, oh, that's it. These four people at Fox, you don't have to they own my.
Their casting couch tell you that that's a thing. You don't have to.
But this is not the casting couch. This is a stylist that worked at worked at Fox.
Why is it not a casting couch? If your business is word of mouth and you get referrals from Fox, could refer you to NBC. NBC could refer you to ABC. ABC could refer you wherever.
Well, how you would get your referrals in that particular perspective? Hey, old girl Robin or whatever her name is, she knows so and so, and they referred her to me.
Skip Bayless could say, "Oh, I know."
Skip, but not actual Fox, right? It's Skip. Hey, I know Skip. She does my hair and blah blah blah. So
that's how it works.
That's how it works. But that don't mean she's never gonna get a job. You know how many people heads you could do?
It possibly could.
I just don't
that was
agree
a word
with
of mouth referral.
I just don't agree with that because it's not like she's in the limelight. She's not applying to be
you don't have to agree
on
with
screen.
It's how it works. It's just how it works. It is how it works.
So you're saying
her
whole career will be stopped just because she didn't sleep with,
just like an actor or actress, they get blackballed.
But this is not an actor or actress.
She's working with them. It is the same thing. They're all in SAG. They're all in the same arena. They're all in the same arena. You could ask any celebrity, hairstylist, makeup artist. You don't want to get blackballed. You don't want to get blackballed by anyone because that's your business. That's how you get money.
Okay, so why do it? Why file your lawsuit now?
I don't know. You would have to ask her.
It doesn't make any sense. Why file your lawsuit now after 14 years of you going through? And I'm not saying her lawsuit is frivolous or anything. I'm just saying you're subject yourself to all this. You saying they're racist?
Lawsuits now. Diddy have people filing lawsuits on him from 2008. This woman can do whatever the heck she want to do. If she feel like this is the right time because of the climate, because now people are coming out from 2008 and filing lawsuits, and she feeling comfortable and saying, okay, this is acceptable. The one reason why people don't file in this situation is because of what you're saying, because they're often shamed for doing.
I'm not trying to shame her. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying that you're trying.
I'm not trying to shame her. I'm just saying why you're telling me, oh, she's gonna get blackballed. She could never do hairstyling again. I just don't agree with that. Just like Shannon Sharpe, you're saying Shannon Sharpe is Shannon Sharpe, but he could have been very well blackballed because he cussed out Skip Bayless before he quit.
Shannon Sharpe, he played in NFL before he even got with Skip. He had himself already established.
But that doesn't mean you can't get blackballed because you were established.
He was making money with Club Shay Shay before he even got on Undisputed with Skip. So him leaving Skip really didn't harm him.
No, I think when he started Club Shay Shay, he wasn't really making no money then. He started Club Shay Shay like a week after he quit it or whatever. But what I'm getting at is
nobody was really watching it, and once he got up there with Skip, it just stepped him up a notch. But everybody, I mean, he's a famous football player. So,
but what I'm saying is, you're saying, oh, he's so famous he can't get blackballed. I don't agree with that either.
I feel like he can't get blackballed. I feel like canceled. Yeah, blackballed. No,
because he got his own thing. But
because he's on a different set of criteria. He was already a famous football player. So people already would recognize him out in the street, blah, 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 already.
So you're saying he can't get blackballed because he's famous?
I don't feel like he can get blackballed, but can he get canceled by the public?
Canceled and blackball is pretty much the same thing, right?
Not to me.
Was Dave Chappelle blackballed or canceled?
I feel like Dave Chappelle was blackballed.
But wasn't he not famous?
He was making movies, but then he stopped being able to make movies. The people didn't cancel him because they still watched his comedy
but wasn't
shows.
He famous shows. But wasn't he famous?
That's the difference between being blackballed and being canceled.
I just asked you, was Dave Chappelle blackballed or canceled?
I said he was blackballed.
Okay, but you're saying that when you're famous, you really can't get blackballed.
I just told you. He can't get blackballed. Shannon Sharpe, he's in a different arena. We're talking about football. We're talking about sports. Now you over here talking about actor.
No, you're famous. Famous is famous. It doesn't matter how you got your famous, right?
That's what you think. I think it matters in juxtaposition to if you're gonna be blackballed or you're gonna be canceled, and how that's gonna affect your life. Shannon Sharpe can't really be blackballed. He can be canceled. He can't be blackballed because he already had money coming in from the NFL. So he's not going to be broke or destitute.
No,
or
he said he don't make that much money. He didn't make that much money in football versus what he's doing on Shay Shay.
That's crazy.
He said that on Shay Shay. He said he makes way more money that he on Club Shay Shay than he did in the NFL.
Social media now, yeah. But that's crazy that he's saying that about the NFL because were you not that good? I mean, I don't know. You claim you was good.
But in NFL, they didn't make that much money back in the day.
Antonio Anthony, hello, how are you? Toy Mafia. And Mom used to account. What time is it in Germany, Mom's YouTube account?
I think it's nighttime, ain't it?
I don't know. I never have talked to her in the morning. I always have talked to her when I be on at 7, and it'd be like 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
I don't know which way this. I think she got a legitimate, but I just don't like the way they word the whole lawsuit. I just don't like the way they word.
She said it's 5:12 p.m. Thanks, Mom's YouTube account. Justin Thompson, that my pillow guy. I would say that he's doing bad, but then again, I just saw him. I'm gonna report on that. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow because I just saw him. I
think he got sued too, right?
Yeah, I mean, most of his wealth is gone because of that pillow thing. But I think his son, I mean, they always doing spinoffs of items. So, I don't really know, and I haven't really followed all of that. Listen, Floyd Mayweather disassociates himself from accusations of non-payment. Some of his employees at the gym in Los Angeles was outside picketing, saying that they were being underpaid.
Underpaid at the gym?
Underpaid. His employees, they're saying they're out there picketing non-payment after the truth about one of his business dealings was revealed. A gym in his name in Los Angeles was accused of modern-day slavery. They said that Floyd Mayweather is not bankrupt despite reportedly being unable to pay staff working at a Los Angeles gym in his name there. Wages. So what is the problem for the gym, which has been accused of modern-day slavery in a protest? Disgruntled employees staged a public demonstration outside of the gym at Highland Avenue after saying they haven't been paid for weeks, leaving them unable to cover basic living expenses, but scared to report the matter because of the risk of being sacked. We're out here just letting everybody know that they have not been treating us right, a protester told the Daily Mail. Even if you work for a different company and you ain't getting paid, you're scared to show up and say something because you know how businesses do. They silence you. They fire you because everything's at will. The 47-year-old Mayweather of Boxing Fitness Group has even been accused of breaching California's labor code. But this is something denied by an insider who insists it has nothing to do with the fighter himself, something backed up by the protesters too, who admitted they didn't know if the ex-champion was aware. Allegations of non-payment of wages against Floyd Mayweather are false. Rick Glazer posted to X.com, formerly Twitter. This Mayweather gym in LA is a franchise that Floyd gets a franchise fee for. Floyd himself has nothing to do with the assets or liabilities of this report. Now, I got a question. This was my question. Justice said that Dave Chappelle was boycotted and canceled due to supporting Trump. Okay. Now, this is my question.
I thought he didn't Trump.
If you sell a franchise, right?
Mm-hmm.
You sell a franchise. it has your name on the franchise. Should you be held accountable when something like this happens?
No. I had a franchise, and my business dealings was my business dealings. So, but I paid to use the name. So you pay a fee to use the name, whether the franchise will be a monthly fee or a yearly fee or a one-time fee. But you use the name. You're paying for the brand. But in your franchise disclosure statement, it says, you're independent owned and operated. So I'm assuming they have these Floyd Mayweather gyms around the country, and these individuals that own the franchise are not paying the employees. It's bad. It's bad for Floyd. Yeah, of course.
Let me answer this question right quick. Mom's YouTube account. Yeah, I will be live at the meeting tonight. The meeting is at 6 or 6:30. I think it's 6:30. Just get out the way. Now for me, now I don't feel the same. I feel it's all legal.
Yeah.
I feel like if I have a franchise that has my name on it, my name. Now I can see if he sold a franchise that says the boxing gym, right? Then I wouldn't be so worried, or care about that, because that's not carrying my name. But something with my name on it, even if I franchise it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's my name, I'm going to look in on it and see what's happening, or at least know.
That's probably included in their franchise agreement. In your franchise agreement, they usually put you can't not do X, Y, and Z. If you do X, Y, and Z, we will
so that's why
absolve your agreement and
so
blah,
that's
blah,
why
blah.
I'm saying he should have been able to keep a track and know that these employees weren't being paid.
No, that's not how it works. No, they don't do that.
I'm not worried about what they do. I'm telling you, for me, in my opinion, if something carries my name, I'm going to check in, and even visit, so that I can speak with the employees and find out how they're being treated, because it carries my name. That's me. That's my opinion.
I mean,
not that the business dealings have anything to do with me, because I have franchised it, but it carries my name. Like I said, if it was to say, "Oh, the boxing gym,"
I don't think it doesn't matter what it says. If you franchise it, it's your franchise.
This is my opinion.
I mean, but there's franchises everywhere. They never go in and say, "Oh, are they treating you right?" No, you got to follow the law of the land.
If my name is Floyd Mayweather, and this franchise is representing me, as far as, and this is what people don't know about contracts, or what they contract say, or what their contract don't say.
Well, that's hence the article.
On the name of the building, it says Mayweather. So whatever goes on there, they're going to associate that with you because it got your name on it.
Well, hence that's why they have this article. Well, I know where
everybody ain't reading articles.
No. I'm saying that's why they're saying, "Hey, Floyd Mayweather is not paying us." Okay. That's where that comes from. Well, Floyd Mayweather being hopefully what he did in your franchise agreement, usually it has what you can and cannot do. Even employee treatment, they might have something about employee treatment. You do not do X, Y, and Z. If you do X, Y, and Z, we will remove you from the franchise.
For me, it's about integrity. For me, it's about integrity. I don't care if I sell you a franchise, especially if it's in my name. I don't care if I sell you a franchise, especially if it's in my name. For me, it's about integrity. For me, it's about integrity. I don't care if I sell you a franchise, especially if it's in my name. For me, it's about integrity. I don't care if I sell you a franchise, especially if it's in my name. For me, it's about integrity. I don't care if I sell you a franchise, especially if it's in my name. For me, it's about integrity. I don't care if I sell you a franchise, especially if it's in my name. For me, it's about integrity. I don't care if I sell you a franchise, especially if it's in my name. For me, it's about integrity. I don't care if I sell you a franchise, especially if it's in my name. For me, it's about integrity. I don't care if I sell you a franchise, especially if it's in my name. For me, it's about integrity. I don't care if I sell you a franchise, especially if it's in my name. For me, it's about integrity. I don't care if I sell you a franchise, especially if it's in my name. For me, it's about integrity. I don't care if I sell you a franchise, especi if it's in my name, if my name is on it, every now and then I'm going to pop in and I'm going to see just what's going on. Just because it has my name on it. And
I'm not saying it's wrong, but legally, if you don't have it written in your contract, it doesn't matter what you do. You got to have it written in your contract.
Again, this is my opinion. I don't care nothing about that contract. Even if I had a contract that said, you can't do this, that, I'm still gonna pop in. It's my name.
And legally, they could sue you. Your franchisees could sue you.
They can sue me for visiting a building.
Yeah, they can, because they could say you're inserting yourself in my business dealings.
Myself, I said I'm going in to find out, because listen, the law is to the interpretation of the judge that's going to sit on the bench that it comes before.
If it's not in your I'm just telling you based off of my experience. If it's not in your franchise agreement, you can't go beyond your franchise agreement.
There are loopholes in everything, and
that's not a loophole. You going on to their business to interview their employees. That's not a loophole. They just they're gonna be like, oh, she's inserting herself in my business. Now, if you wrote it in your franchise agreement, we would do.
Don't make you right. I said I don't care if it's written.
Why are you mad that I'm just saying if you wrote it in your franchise agreement, then it won't be no problem. But if you didn't,
what I said.
They're gonna be like, oh, you inserting yourself into our business and you don't have no place to do this.
Judge that this lawsuit, if there is one, comes before. And he will make the decision on whether he feel like this contract, they're in breach or what. He will make that decision.
No, well, if you're franchising stuff, you're beyond that. You don't need the judge to determine that. You have your own lawyers writing up your franchise agreement and say, hey, this is X, Y, this is X, Y, and Z.
He can go into these buildings and work out in the gym if he wants to. As a patron, he can do that.
Yeah, he can. He can.
And so he should be able to do that. And if it was me, that's what I would do. That's just what I would do.
I own the franchise, and you could overstep your boundaries and get sued by the franchise.
Overstep my boundaries by visiting, by going in, working out like a regular person and just talking to the people.
No, you're saying I would check to see if they getting paid and all that stuff.
No,
if you're doing all that,
you could check to see by talking to the
If you're doing all that, they're gonna be like, oh, she's creating a hostile environment. She's nosy in our business dealings. And they could sue you for like defamation or something like that. It happened in the franchise I was in. They sued them because they felt like the franchisor was going beyond the Call of Duty and trying to tell them X, Y, and Z of what to do. If it's not written in your contract, you can't do it.
Like I said, he can go in.
That's why they got contracts.
He can go in there and he can find out whatever he want to find. He can work out as a regular person and be talking to the people that work there and just ask them whatever in a casual conversation. He don't have to get in nobody's books to do that. He can just ask the people. I don't see why that's so offensive.
But
legendary boxing promoter Don King slapped with a $3 billion fraud and defamation suit over Rumble in the Jungle 2. This man is 2 years from 1,000 years old, and now y'all want to be suing this man for something.
I seen this.
That Don King, known for his work with greats Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson, has been named in a civil lawsuit alleging fraud over a failed bid to resurrect Rumble in the Jungle 2 as an homage to Ali's famous bout with the undefeated heavyweight George Foreman in 1974. This man is so old. It's like everybody is trying to sue. This is a sue-happy time. The court documents in Miller's suit include a copy of a cease and desist letter identical to the one King posted on his Instagram account. Let me see this.
So they're mad because he didn't want to.
Hold on. Attorney General representing Miller. Let's see. According to the complaint in court documents detailing their interactions, King allegedly encouraged Miller. Hold on, can y'all see it now? Okay, there.
Yeah, we can see it.
King allegedly encouraged Miller to pursue a 50th anniversary matchup called Rumble in the Jungle 2 in Africa, which Miller did despite the lack of a formal agreement in place. After setting in motion the groundwork for a star-studded series of boxing matches in Nigeria, replete with a wish list for musical events with artists such as John Legend, Alicia Keys, and Wyclef Jean, King allegedly bailed when Miller asked him to help promote the event and disavowed Miller before the events could be finalized. Why would you do something without a contract? He didn't have a formal agreement, and he did all of this without a formal agreement. And now you're suing Don King for $3 billion because you did something
He
without
ain't
a
gonna get no
contract. I
damn
don't know.
$3 billion.
Car you late getting water pump. Okay, come on, Cheryl Day. Cheryl, it's cold out there. Wendy, watch yourself because the hawk is out here, child. Okay, make sure you covered up.
Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt it if you get $3 billion. If you
crazy.
didn't have a formal contract, why are you doing all that work?
Yeah, but see, this is what I'm saying about, we are in the times now where people are suing. Whether you have a right to sue, and you can.
Well, and a contract could be a verbal agreement too. So,
even if it is a verbal agreement, you still got to have something on paper. Sometime or another.
Yeah.
You're doing all of these things. You're doing lots of things in Nigeria that is accumulating money without a contract. This to me sounds like
but what did he do? He organized it, or what? What did he actually?
Got venues, artists. It said John Legend, Wyclef Jean, Alicia Keys. You asking all of these people to perform, and maybe
I wonder why he said no. He didn't want to promote it.
I don't know.
Or why he kind of got shaky on it or flaky on him. I wonder what happened.
Probably because this man is moving around doing things without even a contract, a written contract.
Or maybe he was talking crazy too.
The man is old as dirt. I don't know. All right, y'all. We on our last stories. I was telling y'all about this Peacock.
They got a
trailer. So now here's the Peacock trailer. We're gonna watch it.
I gotta get my popcorn.
Is a monster.
I want to speak about this now because I've witnessed everything. I think Sean Combs can get away with anything.
I've known Sean since he was 4 years old. That's my little bro. He already knew what he wanted.
I can be your manager. Just give me a chance.
I went to a lot of puffy parties. These were the parties that you needed exclusive access to get into.
He thought that if people fear him, they respect him.
Honestly, I didn't want to be around him unless there was cameras.
Nobody's shooting me. Nobody's shooting me. Nobody's shooting me.
When Puff was around, it was like, get it together or this could be over.
You got me acting crazy in front of all these people.
Something is not right with this.
I've been with Sean for quite a while, and I've captured a lot of moments. Anytime the studio or any rooms is red, it's making love and sex. Some of the ones who went in the room, for sure, they were underage.
They said they could ship me off and sell me to anyone. How did this superstar music mogul become an alleged monster?
And I can show you how we have fun and stay out of jail, too.
Okay.
Is this the one 50 Cent is producing?
No,
or this is
that's the Peacock one.
Oh wow.
This is the Peacock one.
50 Cent one is coming out when? Or which network is it?
This is the Peacock one, Diddy, The Making of a Bad Boy. And I'm already like, yo, I don't know what 50 Cent gonna have, because did you see that lady said he a monster? I'm thinking to myself, did she say that? Is she about to get sued? She said he a monster. Like, I'm looking at this thing like,
yeah.
So
Well, we knew he was a monster. Anytime you beat up a girl and kick her while she down, that's
well, I'm
pretty
just saying,
monstrous right there.
are you gonna get sued? Because that's what people doing. He might feel like, so let's look at the response.
Okay.
From the lawyers. So the lawyers
now
responded.
this is his lawyers.
Yeah, his lawyers
Okay.
responded. Okay. Let's see. This is his lawyers responding to this Peacock documentary. Okay. It says Diddy fires back at documentary featuring his inner circle members making scathing claims. Okay, Sean Diddy Combs has addressed the upcoming Peacock documentary that scrutinizes his life through intimate accounts from those closest to him. The embattled rapper's legal team revealed that the explosive claims made by individuals who are linked to Diddy were unchecked and that their motivation and credibility must be questioned. The lawyers who denied the allegations, calling them harmful and defamatory, amid reports that Sean Diddy Combs has lost a lot of weight behind bars in Brooklyn. Diddy responds to Peacock documentary. Diddy hit back at the upcoming Peacock documentary titled Diddy, The Making of a Bad Boy. That's a great title too. Wow. After its trailer dropped, where several of his known associates were interviewed. The tell-all documentary, which is set to release on January 14th, captured moments when Diddy's associates, such as a childhood friend, a former bodyguard, and a Making the Band winner, made several explosive claims against the Bad Boy for Life rapper. According to the Daily Mail, in a lengthy statement released on Friday, Diddy's lawyers said that these documentaries include unchecked claims and provide platforms for baseless conspiracy theories without accountability or evidence. They added, in the case of Peacock documentary in particular, the motivations and credibilities of those being interviewed must be questioned. Many claim to have knowledge but lack any connection to the truth, while their wild, unfounded theories are cut and sensationalized to appear factual. The Peacock documentary is just one of such exposés that have been released since Diddy was arrested on September 16th. Didn't TMZ do one? TMZ did.
I think
Is theirs on HBO? I'm feeling like theirs is on HBO or Hulu.
I know it's on Tubi. One is on Tubi.
Okay. Wow. What did y'all think about the trailer and about?
It was okay. I mean, I seen some of that stuff on YouTube already, so it's like, okay. But we haven't heard. I guess we didn't see that lady before. We haven't seen her before, so that might be
two of them,
something.
right? It was two ladies.
Yeah,
that first lady, they
yeah.
called him a monster, and then I think it was like an Asian lady that was saying something.
No, I thought that was the rapper. What's her name? I forget what her name is. But yeah, saying every time I was with Diddy, I made sure the camera was on.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Casey? Good morning to you.
She's a rapper.
Yeah. What are we thinking about the documentary? This documentary, because TMZ, I think, was the first one to put out something where they're interviewing people.
I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a good watch.
50 Cent, let's remind you now, he was the first one to say that he was going to do something, and then everybody else tried to. When this first started, he was the one that coined the phrase, "Did he do it?"
Mm-hmm.
And he was on his Instagram, and he posted on his Instagram, I'm gonna do a documentary called "Did He Do It?"
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then it's just started going from there. And so with me, I'm patiently waiting on 50 Cent, because he's been collecting and doing things since this really before this started, when the allegations from Cassie came out and his baby mama ended up getting intertwined in all of this, is when 50 Cent started.
Yeah.
Lisa Lee, did I say good morning to you? I'm so sorry if I missed you.
I
Good
think
morning,
she
hon.
just came in. Hey, Lisa.
Good morning. Yeah, so I am patiently waiting on his version. While I think that this Peacock version is going to be interesting, what I'm looking for is continuity across the documentaries. So I'm waiting for 50 Cents to come out so I can watch the TMZ, the Peacock, and then 50 Cents, so that I can see if there are any inaccuracies or anything, if it's some of the same people, to make sure that they're telling the same story. That is what I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's a good look. I think probably Diddy probably will tell us information that we don't know.
50
Then
Cent?
what is that? Yeah, I said Diddy. 50 Cent, yeah. Only because I think, like you said, he's been collecting information and he has some type of insider knowledge as well. So and he's probably cool with most of the people that's been around Diddy for years because he's in that industry. So I think he's gonna shed more light on how Diddy became Diddy. Maybe. I'm just assuming.
I'm interested in because 50 Cent is connected to so many celebrities. I'm interested in the celebrities that he may have gotten to participate in his documentary that won't be in any of the other ones.
Oh yeah. I could see that. Yeah.
That's what I'm interested in. I'm interested in also during this time, like at the very, very beginning, if anybody has been following 50 Cent, he posted one time on his Instagram when Diddy was going through the litigation with the alcohol companies. And 50 Cent said, hey, just sell me your your stock. Just sell me Ciroc. I'm gonna handle it for you. I'm gonna handle it for you. So I'm interested to find out if he was able to secure maybe some interviews with the alcohol companies to find out. I want to know actually what caused the rift, what happened, with all of that.
Well, Diddy was trying to create his own label instead of he was just a brand ambassador. He didn't have his own label. And remember I think he was on Drink Champs. I don't know if you ever watched Drink Champs.
Not that often.
Okay, so Diddy was on Drink Champs, and just before all this spiraled out of control, he was saying we should be owning our own liquor company. Why can't I own my own liquor company? And he kind of mentioned, his problem with the current liquor company that he was had the brand deal with. But I think it was because, like we talked about Warner Brothers and this liquor company. We let you slide, you stay in this lane. We let you do whatever you do without any, shedding any light to you. We probably cover some stuff up. But now you're trying to get too big for your britches. So I think that's what happened. He thought, I need more than $60 million. Matter of fact, one of the in this lawsuit, he claimed that they cheated him out of some money. So he thought he should have been getting more, and he was getting $60 million a year from that liquor company, which is ridiculous. And that's just being a brand ambassador. So, but I think he just stepped out of line, and they had to put him back in his place.
Well, we get ready.
He lost his protection. That's what he lost
Well,
his
that's why
protection.
I'm not watching any of these documentaries until 50 Cents come out, because I want to binge all of them together so that I can write my notes on the things that I see. And I want to be able to be fresh when I write my notes. I don't want to have to go back, and look up anything. So I want to be able to binge all three of them, compare, and see, what is what, and see if I feel like I'm be like, okay, I'm not sure about this right here, and I'm sure about this. I agree with this. I don't agree with that. I feel like that's what I'm going to be doing.
Okay.
Just to figure out.
You're saying you think it's going to contradict, some of the information might be contradictory.
I want to see if they have the same people in their documentaries, all three of them, right? I want to make sure that they're telling basically the same story in all three. I want it to be like, this, you add and stuff each time I go to the next documentary, because I'm going to do them in order. So the TMZ one came out first, then the Peacock, and then you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to feel like the person adding information each time.
If 50 Cent is smart about it, I wouldn't have the same people on my documentary.
Well, I don't know, because he started making this documentary before any of these people did.
Well, he probably gave them a contract saying, "Hey, you can't. This is an exclusive interview. You can't talk."
Right? Maybe he did give them an NDA and told them this is a non-compete. So if somebody else asks you, you can't, do it. But that is what I'm interested in seeing. I'm interested in seeing if by chance somebody got to them before he got to them, if and if the same people appear. I don't know,
because 50 Cent will sue you.
And he
will.
Don't care.
And he don't care if you small time, little time. He like, I want my money. I told you. Number one, you lied to me saying you wouldn't on no other documentary.
He trolls Tierra for his money every once in a while when she starts getting loud. So, that's what he do. But that's it. That's all we got today.
That's all we got today.
Listen, I now got to run because Super Producer has to get ready to go to this meeting tonight. I will be there on time, way before time. And so
what time y'all?
The first meeting of the year for Dalton. And so the meeting starts at 6:30, I believe that is.
And it's at the Park District.
It is at the Park District. There is some sort of, I would say, protest or unity. There's some sort of protest that's going to be happening. I think it's under the hashtag of Dalton Rising. I'm not sure.
What's the protest about?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I can't even tell you. Jim C. Thank you, Jim C. Now I'm going to go get me some Hawaiian rolls because they 2 for $5 at Jules. Thank you. There's a meeting for Thornton Township at 4:00, but that meeting is just to pay bills and I think to get this alleged crooked insurance, because they have to get the insurance because they need the insurance.
You think they're gonna appoint or try to elect somebody today
for
the trustee?
They cannot appoint or elect anyone. It is in the residents' hands, and clerk.
But they supposed to do it at the meeting, though, right?
No.
What did they do?
It has to be a town hall. It has to be something separate. Can't be a part of a meeting. It's not a meeting. It has to be a town hall.
Oh, okay.
Has to be a town hall, and so no, it won't. That won't be done today. But Clerk Wells, if you're listening, there are people out here searching.
Who's Clerk
looking
Wells?
For entities to hold you accountable. You need to set the town hall.
Who is Clerk Wells?
Loretta Wells. She's the clerk for Thornton Township.
Oh, okay.
She has to set the town hall. She has to set the date for the town hall.
She should have been said it.
Thank you. And thank you.
She BSing.
And thank you. And see, that's why you're not running again. Because nobody gonna vote for you because of this stuff you're doing. Okay. Tracy K, you still over there digging out? Child, listen, we had a little teeny dusting. Listen, let me tell you how good God is to the super producer. We had a little teeny dusting over here one night. Streets clear. Chicago say you getting up out of here, you going to work. But we didn't get as much as other people did around us. So I'm grateful for that. So that's where I will be this evening for the meeting. As far as my mods are concerned, what up to the replay viewers? And if you are a mod for the All in the Queue page, please check your email. Shawan, you got a show today?
I do at 12 o'clock. So
All
I got to get off.
And you do. And goodbye. Supergirl, come get me. JP got away there. Okay, wrong is wrong. Okay, you could have emailed me and let me know, man. Okay, but I'll be there, and I hope to see a lot of you there. So I will be there today. I gotta run, go get ready because listen,
don't
Super producer finna be a beautiful snow bunny when she come in there.
Okay, but you sitting in the journalist side, right? Or you just gonna sit?
We at the Park District. Don't none of that BS apply. We at the Park. Okay. We at the Park District. She don't control nothing, which I like. Yeah. She just wanted to go back to Village Hall so she can stick the people back in the back. But she don't control nothing up here. But I recently purchased new phones and things of that nature. So, you know, I don't need to, I got really good equipment. No production for me today because I will be going live straight from YouTube so that I can zoom in and zoom out for you guys. Okay, keep that in your mind. But we'll be up here. So see you guys later. Thank you for tuning in today. We are always grateful. Super producer wishes nothing but blessings for your life. Replay viewers, what it do? Thank you. This broadcast will be nothing without you. And thank you for the replay viewers. Thank you for the people who catch us live as well. We appreciate you. 63 people today. And not one representative over here. I think we're going to put y'all on timeout.
X ain't X, they probably at work, probably.
You always making excuses for them. I said what I said. You might have to get a timeout because it don't take nothing for you to just type like you type in something for work and say, we here, sorry.
Facebook don't be saying sometimes.
Ain't a soul on Facebook, so I can't fault them. Y'all have a good day.